Hello, everyone. It's Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. How are you guys today? Hopefully, everything is working this week. Last week, we had an issue with our live chat. So, hopefully, everybody can get on and everybody can comment and everything's working this week. Today is Thursday, March 26th, 2020. I'm starting a couple minutes early. Just because I got a little antsy and I happen to be ready early. So hello, everyone. I hope everyone is well out there. First and foremost, I hope that everybody is well. I hope everybody's staying home and maybe passing your time with some stitching or sewing or quilting. But most importantly, that everybody's staying safe and healthy. Those are my hopes and prayers for all of you out there. Kim says, hi, Angela. I have been looking forward to this. Yay. Hi, Kim. Oh, is Sharon on there? Oh, hi, Sharon. Hello. I hope you guys are well, and I hope that everybody's doing okay. As you can see, I have two quilt holders today holding the quilt behind me. They said that they thought that they could do it for the whole live stream. So if you hear giggles, try to ignore them. And hopefully we can make it through this live stream without any quilt catastrophes. Hi, Nancy. Thanks so much for jumping in. Yay. And the chat is working so we can communicate with each other. So I'm happy about that. And I have a lot to get through today, but I'm going to try to go slower. I felt really rushed last week because I think partially because things weren't working and I only have an hour video time on Instagram. And so I felt really rushed to get everything done. I try to get things done between 45 minutes to an hour. But last week I had a lot of stuff, and this week I have a lot of stuff too. But I cut some other stuff out that I normally do. So just know that if there's anything you're interested in, I link everything in the YouTube description. So you can always go there and look for whatever links you need, and that should take you right to the right place. So the quilt that you are enjoying behind me is Beverly McCullough's Gingham Windows, which I have a kit for, and some of you have already pre-ordered that kit or reserved your kit, which is amazing. Thank you so much. Stop giggling. And it's the kit is in the shop, still available for reservation, and the fabric should be here soon. So the collection is coming soon. The collection is called Singin in the Rain. So this quilt you will see displayed for the first half of the live stream, and then I'm going to switch to the other quilt to display it for the second half of the live stream. Kim says, looking forward to the giggles. Their arms are going to get tired. Yes, they are. I said, are you sure you think you can do it? And they said, yes, we can do it. But we practiced earlier, and there was lots of do this behind the quilt. Pull it tighter. You don't have it tight enough. Hold it up higher. So just beware that you might hear stuff happening. Hello, Mary Subcode. Thank you for joining. Hello, Skipworth Elaine. Oh, hi, Skipworth Elaine. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let's jump into some stuff. First of all, thank you all for joining me. I so appreciate those of you who join me each week. I really, really appreciate it. And it makes this process much more enjoyable because I typically don't really enjoy putting myself out there like this, but I do really enjoy connecting with you guys. So that makes it so much more worth it. I'm the Crafty Badger says, thank you, quilt holders. Say, you're welcome.
You're welcome. You're hopefully welcome.
So let's see. How have your guys' weeks been going? That's what I wanted to ask. First, I wanted to make sure that everybody's doing okay. Give a thumbs up if everything is going all right. And I wanted to see how your guys' weeks are going. Here, we're trying to settle into some type of schooling at home routine, which has been pretty good. Connie gives a thumbs up. Good. I'm glad to see it, Connie. Which has been pretty good. I'm definitely no professional, so there's a little bit of a learning curve for mom, and I'm sure that a lot of you moms out there can relate. But we're trying to get into some type of routine for school, and luckily I have very willing kids who like to learn, and so I Badger gives a thumbs up. Good, I'm glad to see it. I like to see the thumbs up and that everybody's doing okay. Okay, we're going to jump into all of the stuff that I need to go through with you guys today. The first thing being Frosty Forest. Invoices went out for all of our stitch alongs yesterday. So you should have received your invoice yesterday for Frosty Forest, Cottage of the Month, and Farmhouse Christmas. So for Frosty Forest, here is the hashtag HLSS Frosty Forest SAL. Use this when posting your pictures so everybody can see. We are finishing up Snowman's Cottage, which turned out to be a pretty fun stitch. That cottage was pretty cute. So this is what we're finishing up right now. And we are going to be moving into, this is what you're going to be receiving in your next shipment, is Snowy Friends. So this is Snowy Friends. There's a cute little squirrel and a bunny and a pile of acorns. This looks pretty cute. So Snowy Friends is coming next. You'll get the pattern and you'll get the floss kit for Snowy Friends in this next shipment. The quilt is alive behind me. So that's for Frosty Forest. And let me see if I have I'm almost done. I have one more section of snow to finish up on mine. My goal was to have it done by today. I didn't quite meet that goal, but don't hit me in the back of the head, guys. Hold it back towards the wall. Here is let me see if I can fold this, make it a little easier. There's my Snowman Cottage. There we go. So as you can see, I'm working over here on this last bit of snow. And it's coming along. I only have a little bit more to go, so that should go pretty quickly, and then I'll be done with it. So this is Frosty Forest so far, the whole thing. It's a fun little stitch along, and I can't believe we're already on month 4. And let me tell you guys, I would not stay up with this if I didn't have this stitch along to keep me going. I just wouldn't. Pokey Little Pineapple says, so cute. Kim gives a thumbs up, yay. Sharon is laughing. And Kim says, so pretty. I am really loving the gray Ada too. Yeah, me too. The touch of gray Ada ended up working out really nicely for this, so I'm happy about that. It's turning out to be a pretty fun stitch, but like I said, I would not keep up with this if it weren't for this stitch along. So I'm so thankful for these stitch alongs to kind of keep me motivated and have goals for me to try to reach each month. And it helps to keep me going with my stitching. So thank you for those of you who are joining into these stitch alongs. I hope it's as fun for you as it is for me. And it's a motivation to keep, plugging away and keep busy with something that I enjoy doing. Otherwise, that stuff can sometimes easily get lost. I don't know if it's like that for some of you other people out there, but sometimes life is so busy that you start to forget the things that kind of are an outlet for you and bring you happiness and joy. And those things can kind of get shoved away with the chaos of life. And so this kind of helps me remember to do that and just kind of take a breather each day. So I appreciate that about these stitch alongs. So that's Frosty Forest. Then we have Cottage of the Month. Here's the hashtag. Here's the hashtag HLSS Cottage SAL. Cottage of the Month. Use this hashtag when you post pictures. Here is the cottage that we are just finishing up right now. We're just finishing up April. And the Pokey Little Pineapple says, oops, I think your quilt wall is wavering. It's alive, I tell you. Kim says, I already read that. Okay, so this is April. We're just finishing up with that. And next to come, look at the pictures or the colors in this May. May is coming to you in your shipment for this next month. So you'll get May. And then look at the colors in this floss kit. I mean, they're just so pretty. I love stitching these cottages. I love it. Like, I look forward to it every month. So I'm really looking forward to May. I think that this will be a fun one. And May is my husband and my anniversary. We'll be celebrating 20 years this year, which is kind of crazy. This quilt keeps hitting me in the back of the head. The Pokey Little Pineapple. Oh, question about the Cottage of the Month. How big to cut the fabric? So I've been cutting mine 8 by 8. 8 inches by 8 inches. I believe they finish at about, what was it? Like a 5-inch square, 5.5-inch square, something like that. So if you leave a couple inches around the borders, I've been doing 8 by 8 inch squares, and that seems to be working. Sharon says, congratulations. Thank you. It's hard to believe where did the 20 years go? I mean, that's insane to think about. It's been 20 years. Holy cow. It blows my mind. Oh, and so for Cottage of the Month, Kim says 20 years. That's awesome. Wishing you 20 plus more together. Thank you. He's stuck with me, whether he likes it or not. I'm the Crafty Badgers. Look so forward to your lives. I used to watch them at the car line at school pickup. We are an hour ahead of you here in Indianapolis. Now I get to sit on my couch. Yes. Yes. It goes by quickly, doesn't it? So here is my March that I finished. And again, I'm going to finish these. I know I say this all the time. I'm going to finish these in the frames that they show, in these frames that they show the sample in. I ordered some of those frames. They should be coming. I haven't heard that there's any delay, so they should be coming within the next couple weeks, maybe. I ordered them in the middle of February. It's about a 6 to 8 week lead time. So they should be coming soon. So then I will finally finish these. So that's March. And here's my April. And then, like I said, next will be Stitching Up May, which I'm really looking forward to. I love these cottages. I love them. And then that brings us into Farmhouse Christmas, which I'm really loving this stitch as well. Here's the hashtag HLSS Farmhouse SAL. Post your pictures to this because we all would love to see them. So please, please share. We are finishing up this adorable little red barn. This was a really fun stitch. I mean, it's so cute. And I don't know, I was kind of surprised at how much I'm enjoying it. I mean, I thought that I would enjoy it, but you know how sometimes you get into a stitch and you're like, wow, I really can't put this down and I really like it a lot more than I thought I would. I don't know. That's kind of how I felt about this one. I really am enjoying this Farmhouse Christmas. And so the next one that's coming to you this month is called Horsin' Around. Look at that one. Isn't that so cute? It's adorable. I can't wait to stitch it. So you'll get the pattern and you'll get the Horsin' Around floss kit this month. So this is what's coming to you in your Happy Mail, which will be going out soon. I'll do the drawings at the end of this live stream so that for those of you who win a prize, then the prize will get put in your package. But for Farmhouse Christmas, we did our prize drawing a little bit early when we gave away that wonderful project bag that Sharon donated to give to a lucky winner. And so Emerald won that. And she has her project bag and is super excited about it to use it for her Farmhouse Christmas Stitch Along. Oh, I was so excited about that project bag. And thanks, Sharon, so much for donating that. That was awesome. It was so cool. And so she has her project bag. So that was our Farmhouse Christmas drawing for the month. So I won't be doing a Farmhouse Christmas drawing at the end of this live stream, but I will be doing one for Frosty Forest and for Cottage of the Month. So then I'll include those prizes in the winner's packages for this next shipment. So that's why I kind of wait until I do this live stream. So then any prizes that anybody wins can be included in their package. Okay, so those are all of our current stitch alongs. I'm excited to get going with that once I finish up my Frosty Forest. And then, how are you guys doing back there?
Good, good.
And then we have, I need to just get a rod. Like I know I just need to hang something up there. So Candy Quilt says, Gingham Windows quilt, isn't it beautiful? Like I just need to get a rod to hang back here so that I hope that designers will continue to send me their quilts to share with you guys. And then I can just hang it back there to enjoy. So yes, this is the Gingham Windows quilt. This is Beverly McCullough's actual Gingham Windows quilt. Okay, I feel like I'm in the presence of like stardom, celebrity right here. So this is her actual quilt. She was kind enough to send me her actual quilt so that I could share it with you guys. And I get it for 2 live streams. So I showed it last week, and then this is my last live stream with it. And then I'm going to try to take some more pictures of them. And then I got to get them back to Beverly so she has them for her Singing in the Rain sew along. So this is Beverly's, or at Flamingo Toes, actual Gingham Windows quilt. And then halfway through the live stream, I'm going to switch, and then you'll see the Singing in the Rain quilt displayed behind me so that we can enjoy both all through the live stream. So stitch alongs, we went through all the ones that we are in the midst of right now, and I have a few more out online that are open for reservation right now. So I hope that you guys will join Happy Little Stitch Shop for some of these stitch alongs. I can't stitch all of them, but they're super, super cute. And we already have people signed up for all of these. And so I would love to get more. This one is called Welcome to the Forest. You reserve your spot for $1.98. And then this is a 7-part series. Each month you'll be invoiced for whatever's due that month. All the pricing is out in the description online. The link is in the YouTube description box below. But I've got a few people signed up for Welcome to the Forest, but I would really like to see, a couple handfuls more would be lovely. So if anybody is interested in stitching Welcome to the Forest, please reserve your spot and join our stitch along. We would love, the more the merrier. So I would love to have more people joining in for that. The other one that I have some signed up for, but I mean, for all of these, I would like to get more. This one is called, hold on, Sam's Gillum. Be sure to credit your sweet children with a homeschool grade for quilt holding, maybe a PE grade or a home ec grade. Yes, we talked about home economics this week when we started homeschooling. The Pokey Little Pineapple says, quilt is so cute. Really enjoy your lives. Just ordered my octopus needle minder. Can't wait. Oh, the octopus needle minder? Do you mean like the daisy needle minder? Do you mean this one? I don't remember. But thank you. Thank you. They're hanging in there. They're getting a little tired. Okay, so this is the next stitch along. It's called Truckin' Along. This is by the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. This is a monthly series that lasts for years. So they do every month of the year. So it's a 12-part series that goes throughout a year. The Pokey Little Pineapple says, yes, sorry. Yeah, so it's super cute. Oh my gosh, those needle minders, right? They're super cute. And I think you just ordered it and it's in the mail to you. So it's on its way to you. Yay, you're going to get some happy mail. So if anybody's interested in joining our Truckin' Along stitch along, please reserve your spot. This one is going to start pretty soon because they did kind of a quick turnaround. And so for this one, for people who have signed up or who are going to sign up, you'll probably start getting invoices here towards the middle, the first week or so in April. And then the shipment will probably go out in mid-April because I'm kind of stretching it out a little bit to give people a chance to sign up because I don't have a lot of people signed up for this one. And I would love to get more and then be able to place my order with Chelsea to be able to get those patterns and get the floss and there's a lot to try to get done for this. So if you want to join the Truckin' Along stitch along, which I hope you do, I think that this stitch along is adorable. These little trucks are so cute. They're super popular right now. And I would love to have more people sign up for this. So please reserve your spots online. So that we can show our support to the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch and enjoy stitching this through the year. It's super cute. My understanding from the pattern is that the truck, you could stitch them together, but the way she has it displayed here is the truck is one pattern and then the month is another pattern. So stitching along or trucking along with the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, that stitch along reservation is in the shop. Head on over and sign up. I'm the Crafty Badger says, I'll sign up. Awesome. Go reserve your spot. We would love to have you. Like I say, the more the merrier. And I feel like we've really got kind of a fun stitching community here. I mean, I don't like to brag, but there are some pretty awesome people stitching in the stitching community. And so my kids are laughing at me. They get my sense of humor. So it's a fun community to join. Everybody in this community is so supportive, so encouraging. We love to see people's posts. We love to, see what you guys are up to. Some people coffee tea dye their fabric. Like everybody kind of does their own thing and then they share it with each other. Like we've kind of come up with this really happy little stitching community, which I am kind of fallen in love with. They're a really great group of people. So Candy Quilt says, what fabric was used for Gingham Windows quilt? So I'm going to get into that in the quilting section, but Beverly used her new fabric line that's coming out, and it's coming very, very soon, called Singin in the Rain, and it's adorable. And once I switch quilts, I will show you some of this fabric up close because the fabric is adorable. I mean, you can see the colors. The colors are amazing, but the prints in the fabric line are so darling. And this is actually getting ready to ship to me right now. I got notification yesterday. It hasn't shipped yet, but they're getting it ready. So it will be coming very, very soon. And I have the Gingham Windows quilt reservation. You can reserve your quilt kit. That's online right now, so that as soon as I get the stuff, then I turn it around and get it back out the door to you. Hold on. Connie says, will you be offering the trucking along as single patterns or will it only be offered as stitch along kit? I'm going to try to offer it as both. Yep. So when I place that order, I usually try to have some just for the shop as well. Emily E. Owen says, I love Happy Little Stitch Shop Lives. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're very, very fortunate. The Pokey Little Pineapple, people like you help to create the stitching community. Oh, that's really nice of you to say. Hello, Janet. Janet's another one who I am kitting up one of her quilts, which is coming in June, and I'll talk about it more during the quilting section, but it's called Sweet Snow Along Quilt Kit. And she's doing a sew along for this quilt, and this quilt, I've said to you guys a million times, has my heart. Like there is so much meaning in this quilt. It's beautiful. It was a huge hit at Quilt Market. The reservations have been flying off of my shelf for sure. And I haven't bugged Janet yet, but I will probably ask her as it gets closer to June if she would be willing to share her quilt with me as well, like Beverly McCullough is sharing her quilts with me. It really makes a difference, I think, for you guys to be able to see these quilts in person and up close. And be able to kind of share in that designer's process. I love being able to share these quilts with you. I'm so thankful when the designers agree to send their quilts to some random person, random shop owner. I'm so appreciative of it. Kim says, I'm really hoping to join the Madame Chantilly one. I just got to decide if I'm going to ask for forgiveness. I hear you. There are so many stitch alongs to join, right? So we just went over the trucking along with the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. And then I saved this one for last because I'm maybe a little bit partial to this one. And I am super, super excited for it. I kind of can't wait. Hey, you're hogging the quilt over there.
Yeah.
Let him have some. This one I'm pretty excited for. Like, I will be honest, I am pretty darn excited for this stitch along. And I can't decide which picture to show. I'm trying to pick one that you guys can see pretty well. Okay, this is the Christmas one. So this one is called Celebrate Tiered Trays Stitch Along. This is by designer Madame Chantilly. She has, how many are there? I think there are 6 designs right now. There are 5 out, but she's doing a summer one too. That I know for sure because she told me she was. But it hasn't been designed or released yet. So there will be 6 total. And then she's debating about doing more if she's going to do a fall and a winter one. I don't think she's decided that yet. So 6 patterns for sure, potentially a couple more to complete this series. And I love, the more that I look at these and the more that I look at all of the detail in on these trays, the more I love it. So I can't wait to stitch this one. It's called Celebrate Tiered Trays Stitch Along by Madame Chantilly. So Madame Chantilly is an Italian designer, and she does these adorable tiered tray designs. And she has a ton of other cute designs too, some of which I'm in the process of trying to order to add to the shop. The Pokey Little Pineapple says, yes, I love this tiered chart. It's so cute. So please join this stitch along. I have like less than a handful, I think, right now. I would love to get, at least 5 to 10 more. 10 would be amazing if I could get about 10 more people signed up. So please, if you want to join our Celebrate Tiered Trays Stitch Along, spread the word. Please join our Stitch Along. Reserve your spot sooner rather than later. It just helps me plan. This one will start in May. The Pokey Little Pineapple says, when does the tiered Stitch Along start? I'm planning to start it in May. Is that what I said on here? Yeah, May 2020. So then that gives me about a month, to get everything, allow people to get signed up and then get all the supplies that I need. And then I send out invoices, kind of like I do if you're involved in any of my current stitch alongs. I send out invoices at the end of the month. And the stitch alongs, somebody, Candy Quilt says, do the stitch alongs cost money? So you pay $1.98 to reserve your spot. And then you just pay for the chart, floss kit, and cloth. So if you go to my site and you search under stitch alongs, you look under the stitch along menu, you'll see the price is laid out per month, exactly what it would cost for the supplies that you need. So the only cost that you have is for the supplies that you need. There's no like additional fee or anything like that. It's just the supplies you need and then shipping charges. But I've priced it out per month so that you guys can know exactly what the cost is per month. And I'm involved, like, just to give you an example, I buy my stitch alongs from my own shop. So I'm paying what you guys are paying for stitch alongs as well. And so I'm in 3 stitch alongs right now. I'm doing Frosty Forest, Cottage of the Month, and Farmhouse Christmas. And I usually the cloth that you get, you can use for multiple months most of the time. I'm not sure what it is for tiered trays. I can't remember off the top of my head. It looks like you get a cloth every other month. So you could fit 2 stitches on one cloth for the tiered trays one. So anyway, for example, I'm in 3 stitch alongs right now, and my cost for this month was about $30 for all 3 of them. And that is 3 floss kits and 3 patterns. And the cost came to about $30. So I'm on a fairly tight budget with 6 kids. And I thought when I priced it up and I sent myself an invoice, I was like, oh, wow, only $30. And then I went back to double check to make sure I hadn't screwed anything up. And that was accurate. So it's an affordable way to do something that you love and occupy your time. And you get happy mail every month. And I give away prizes each month, or I try to. I can't guarantee that that's going to last all the time because it depends on the shop budget, but I try to give away prizes each month for the stitch along stitchers, just to kind of make it fun and more enjoyable for everybody. So I try to make it kind of a fun community to be a part of, and you get little prizes here and there and stuff like that. But it's fun. So I hope that you will join. Those are the 3 stitch alongs we have open right now. I'm definitely looking for more down the road. I already have my eye on Early Americans by Little House Needleworks. I love, the more and more I see it, the more and more I love it. So I'm already kind of looking at that, but I'm just trying to spread the stitch alongs out a little bit. And I would love to do another Christmas one. I mean, Country Cottage Needleworks has that Gingerbread Village and Santa's Village, which I think are so cute. And if there are any stitch alongs, I have had customers reach out to me and say, hey, could you do this as a stitch along? Please let me know. I would be happy to put it out there and see if there's interest. And I'd be happy to host stitch alongs if there's are ones that you guys are interested in. And sometimes that introduces me to stuff that I wasn't aware of. So please share what you're interested in doing with me. I would love to do that. So we have Welcome to the Forest, which is available for reservation right now. We have Truckin' Along with the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, which is available for reservation. And then Celebrate Tiered Trays by Madame Chantilly, which I'm really looking forward to. So sign up for any of those stitch alongs that you're interested in doing. The reservations are out there right now. Then I wanted to share and kind of give some information about the Kringle Stitch Along. So I have the patterns for anybody who is not interested in doing the stitch along and you just want the pattern. These are available. They're in the shop. They're available to ship right away. For those of you who signed up for the Kringle Stitch Along, I am waiting for one skein of DMC floss, and it's supposed to arrive soon. It's on back order, but it's coming. I had an issue with the fabric. Apparently, they're completely sold out of Touch of Gray for like the next month. They told me last week that it would be here in about a week, and then this week when I contacted them, they said it's back ordered for about a month. Which is no fault of their own. You know, they're having shipping delays and stuff based on everything that's going on in the world right now. So it just is the way that it is. But they had this, which is, this color is called Pewter. It's still 16 count Aida, and it's like Touch of Gray. I mean, it's like the same exact color. The DMC floss that this color is equivalent to, I think, is 415. And the DMC floss that Touch of Gray is equivalent to is 415. So it's essentially the same exact color. It's just that I was able to get this now instead of later. So this is called Pewter. I think it's beautiful. I compared it to my Touch of Gray that I'm using for Frosty Forest. It's pretty much the same. I had been in touch with Diane from Little House Needleworks to kind of get an idea on what Aida would be equivalent to the cloth that she used. And she couldn't really give me any information. I think that they try to kind of stay away from doing that. But from all of the research that I did on her Facebook page and from the information she gave me, she said, just make sure to choose something that the white shows up on. Graceful Gray was an option, but I really felt like that was too light, that the white was not going to show up very well on that. And so Pewter it is. So the cloth is here for the Kringle Stitch Along packet. The patterns are here. The floss kits are just waiting on one skein, and it's supposed to be coming soon. So as soon as that skein gets here, I will invoice you for your Kringle Stitch Along packet, and I will get that out the door to you. So that's the update for Kringles. It is coming. It is almost ready to go. Kim says that's pretty. Yeah, it is pretty. I was like, huh. So I'm probably going to try to carry some of that in the shop as well. So Pewter, I have some extra yardage here, so I will cut that up into fat quarters, and then that'll be listed in the shop for sale as well. Okay, then give us a second here. We're going to switch out these quilts. Are you guys doing okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's take this one down. Is that going to bug you there?
No.
All right, and we're going to put up maybe.
Oh,
Cracking his knees. Here you go. There's your corner. There's your corner. Make sure not to hit the. What's that? Oh, that's okay. Okay. There's Singing in the Rain. We have a little set change. Look at that. So this is Singing in the Rain. Isn't it beautiful? Let me see if I can get the top. Oh, it's so pretty. And then down at the bottom are these little houses. But again, I'll show you some of that up close when I get into, should be behind that, when I get into the quilting stuff, which we're moving into right now. So I'm not going to show you everything like I always do. I have a Baked with Love yet left. If anybody's looking for a Baked with Love Lori Holt quilt kit, I have one left, and it's in the shop. And then we have, what was I gonna? Okay, I started a quilt this week. I have been missing my quilting because I've been doing so much stitching and I haven't had a lot of time to quilt, and I've been missing it. And with this stay-at-home mandate, we have been obviously haven't had as much running to do that we normally have to do. And so I thought, I'm going to try to get started on this quilt. So this was a quilt kit that I got from myself, my shop, because it was one of the two first quilt kits that we ever sold. And so it's got kind of a special meaning. And it is this one, Prep School Picnic Quilt by Amy Smart, also known as Diary of a Quilter. And so I started this and I thought I'd just share my updates. It helps to keep me on track. I'm starting to build my blocks. There's a block. There's a block. And there's a block. They're not pressed yet or anything, but I'm plugging away at that. And that has been really fun. So some quilt patterns are not my friend. Like as I read it, I go through it and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I don't understand it. It's not very clear. This is a very well-written quilt pattern. I'm telling you from firsthand experience, as I'm going through and making this, I keep thinking, this is so well written. It's easy to follow. It is just very descriptive, good illustrations. I don't find myself confused at all, which is a feat in and of itself. So she does a great job. This is the first quilt pattern that I've done from Amy Smart, Diary of a Quilter, and it is very, very well done. I also have another one that I'm going to be starting hopefully after I finish this one, which is the Patchwork Forest one. And if it goes the same as this one, her quilt patterns are going to be some of my go-to ones because I'm really, really thankful with how well that one is written. Sam Gillum says, such a great job. Love your blocks. Thank you. And then in the shop, like I said, we have Baked with Love. Of course, we have Summer Sweet bundles. So if you're looking for a little summer sweet in your life, we have fat eighth bundles, fat quarter bundles, charm packs, layer cakes, mini charm packs. So lots of summer sweet in the shop. Please go and get some if you're looking for, I mean, this would be great. Even with this pattern, summer sweet would be so pretty in this pattern. Oh my gosh. Then Daisy Do is another quilt kit that's available in the shop. This one is so, so pretty with these beautiful Dresdens. It's such a happy quilt. You get this bundle of fabric and you get a fat eighth bundle. So you get all of this in your Daisy Do quilt kit. Super great deal. Tons of fabric. You're going to have some left over from some of this. They're usually pretty generous with their amounts that they put down for quilt kits. And then I'm even more generous so that I'm sure that you get enough to be able to cut off the edge. So Daisy Do is in the shop. Bunnies in the Garden. This one is so darling. I sold a bunch of Daisy Do and Bunnies in the Garden over the weekend. And I get so excited when you guys buy these because I love to see them go and see what you guys, that when you make them, I love to see all that stuff. So for Bunnies in the Garden, you get this jelly roll and this little bundle of fabric and then the pattern. Bunnies in the Garden is adorable. And this is a perfect, like quick and satisfying quilt to get done. Like this won't take you long at all to do. And it would be great for, you know, a stay-at-home project right now. So Bunnies in the Garden is in the shop. Kim says, yay, you dove into it. I can't wait to see it all finished. Is that the quilt you are doing with the help of kiddos? A little bit of help there and there. The prep school quilt would be so pretty and summer sweet, wouldn't it? I thought that as I was stitching this up or just started the quilt, I thought summer sweet would be beautiful with this. What would you need? A fat quarter bundle or a fat eighth? So this called for a layer cake. So for the throw size, which that's what I'm making. Yeah, so you get a layer cake and then you need like the sashing, which is about 2 3/4 yards for sashing fabric. And the background fabric, that's background and sashing. Cornerstones is about 3/8 of a yard. And then this calls for 2 borders. So there are 2 borders on this one. The inner border is about 1/2 yard of fabric, and the second border is a 1 1/4 yard. And then the binding is about 5/8 of a yard. So if that's, yeah, summer sweet would be super cute in that. And the layer cake is what gets you all those blocks that I'm doing. And then you just need the sashing for the middle, you know, for the hashtag in the middle. So that's super cute. So summer sweets available in the shop. Bunnies in the Garden, I would love to sell more of those and get more of those out the door. And Daisy Do, I would love to get some more of those at the door. And then, like I said, Okay, let me show you this first. I'm starting to receive fabric for the March quilt kits. And like I said, I'm due to receive the rest of my at-home order tomorrow. So for those of you who ordered the Dwell 2 quilt kit, oh my gosh, you people. For those of you who ordered the Dwell 2 quilt kit, the fabric is almost all here. And as soon as I get that fabric in, which is due to come tomorrow, then I will get that cut up, get those quilt kits made. I will get you invoiced for it and get it out the door to you. So this is the one I'm talking about right now. It's called Dwell 2. It's so darling. This is by Bonnie and Camille using their new fabric collection called At Home, kind of appropriate for right now. And this is darling. I mean, this quilt is so, so darling. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, need to kit up that one. It's so cute. And then as I was kitting it up and I priced it out, I was like, is that accurate? Is it only $89.98? It's only $89.98, people, which I was really surprised by. I mean, this quilt is it finishes at 59 by 71, and it is darling. It's so cute. So this one is available out there right now to be reserved. It's still in the reservation section until I get the stuff and get everything ready. Then I'll move it over to the not coming soon section. Right now it's in the coming soon section. So I have the layer cakes, which it calls for, but I'm waiting for the rest of the yardage, which is due to arrive tomorrow. And then for those of you who have already pre-ordered that or reserved your quilt kit, keep an eye out for invoices. They will be coming soon. And because the entire quilt kit is over $80 and my shipping is anything over $80 is free shipping, even though you did a reservation. So you reserved it for $24.98 and then you're going to pay the remaining balance of $65 or whatever. You're not there. There's no shipping because the whole product is over $80, just so that you guys know there's not going to be any shipping. So when you get your invoice, it will be the invoice for just the remaining balance due. There won't be a shipping charge on there. So that is for Dwell 2. That is coming. And for those of you who are still interested in this one, I have 3 left. 3 left. So if you want it, if you go and reserve it, like go and reserve it. And for those of you who have already reserved yours, if you want me to add a backing set to your invoice, when I send the invoice to you, I'll say, just let me know if you want me to add a backing set. And if you do, you can respond to that email and I can add it to your invoice and then you can pay it all at once. Some of you have already done a backing set, ordered it separately, and that's totally fine. It'll still come in one package, free shipping, all of that. But for those of you who have not gotten a backing set, if you are interested in doing that, I can add that to your invoice and include it all in the same package. So that is Dwell 2. It's coming, you guys. It is so exciting. It's going to be here soon. And then the 2 that I have are also coming. Like I said, they should be, I'll probably get them sometime next week. So for Gingham Windows and for Singin in the Rain. I don't even need to show the online pictures because we've seen it. So Gingham Windows, I'm going to show you some of this stuff up close because some of this fabric is so adorable. I have had a number of people reserve this one. So for those of you who reserved Gingham Windows, I'm expecting the remaining fabric. I do have the pattern has arrived for the quilt kit. So these patterns will go in the quilt kit. Those have arrived. And then the rest of the yardage is supposed to come next week. And as soon as I get those, I will invoice you guys for your Gingham Windows and Singin in the Rain and get those out the door to you. So for some of this fabric, I mean, look at these. Look at those umbrellas. Aren't they adorable? This whole fabric line is so cute. And this Gingham Windows fabric or pattern shows it off so nicely. You got those rain boots. So darling. I mean, all of these colors. As soon as I took it out of the package, when it arrived, my kids were like, oh, that's so pretty. Here's another umbrella one. The colors are just so, so pretty. So for those of you who want Gingham Windows and haven't reserved it yet, go reserve your Gingham Windows. It will be arriving next week. And then, of course, we have Singin' in the Rain. Riley, stop pulling on it. We have Singin' in the Rain, which is behind me. This is the pattern, which will be included in the quilt kit. And Beverly is doing a sew-along for her Singin' in the Rain, and it starts at the end of April. She did a post about it this week. All of the information is on her blog. So for those of you who want to sew along with Beverly, you can go check out her blog post. But this is the pattern. That'll be included in your quilt kit. And then all of the fabric I should receive next week. So for those of you who have reserved your Singin' in the Rain quilt kit, your invoice should come probably sometime next week, and then I'll be able to get it out the door to you. And for anybody else who would like to reserve this beautiful quilt kit, the reservations are in the shop in the coming soon section. So those are the 3 that are on their way. They are coming. We're almost there. It's going to be soon, and you will be able to get those some happy mail with those quilt kits in it. And then just to go over some other things with you, I didn't get to show these last week. I added the coming soon section. So all of the stuff that I don't have here at the shop is in the coming soon section. So any quilt kit reservations, all of that stuff is in the coming soon section. So this I added the week before last. This is coming out in May, and it is the Boo quilt kit, which some of you have probably seen, the Boo quilt pattern, which some of you probably saw last year. I thought it was adorable. And April Rosenthal is coming out with a new fabric line in May called Midnight Magic. And so I am putting together this quilt kit in Midnight Magic fabric line. And it's going to be darling. The fabric line is actually very similar to what you see in the picture here, and was a huge hit at Quilt Market in the fall. And it's beautiful. I mean, I wish that I could show you. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, maybe I can. It's called Midnight Magic, and it's super, super. Okay, like, look at this. This is one of the backing sets. Isn't that kind of fun? Look at that fabric. I think that it's just darling. I saw that pattern. I thought, oh my gosh, I love that. And then there are some plaids in here. Let me show you this one. Look at this plaid. It's so adorable. Like, I love the patterns in this line. I love the colors. It's definitely has like a fall Halloween feel, but it's not cutesy over the top Halloween, which I like. And so I'm really, really excited about that fabric line. I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to make up the Boo quilt kit. And then the other quilt kit that I'm going to be offering from that fabric line is called Spellbound. And this one I think is darling as well. That's Spellbound. So both Boo and Spellbound are in the coming soon section, and both of them are available to be reserved right now. And they're pretty much the same as the other reservations. The Spellbound quilt kit, the reservation fee is only $14.98 instead of $24.98, because the total cost of this quilt kit is only $69.98. So then after you pay the $14.98 for reservation, you pay the remaining $55 at time of shipment. So this one is going to be a super reasonably priced quilt kit, and really fun to make. I mean, look at that. Super fun to make. And the Boo one will be too. So both of those are coming out in May. And then really quickly in June, the other ones that I have out there, which some of you probably already know about, I have the Dear Christmas kit by Urban Chicks. This one is available to be reserved. I have received some reservations for this, but there are more available. So this one can be reserved right now, called Dear Christmas by Urban Chicks. And then I also have out there the Dear Christmas panel by Urban Chicks. That can be reserved right now as well. Super, super cute. And then the other one that is coming in June is the one that I spoke about before. Sweet Snow Along Quilt Kit by J. Wecker Frisch. I think I'm saying that correctly. I love this quilt. I love it. I'm so, so excited about it. And Hope, she's also doing a sew along. So she's doing a sweet snow along is what she's calling it. And it is happening in July, I believe. But this one is going to be so darling. I just love it. And I can already see my kids or I wrapping up in this next winter and enjoying it next winter. I just love it. It's got scripture verses written in the fabric, which is so appealing to me. That was a draw for me. So this one is super cute and is available for reservation. I think I have 2 reservations left, I think. Okay, so those are all the ones that are available out there to be reserved. And I think that's it for all of that stuff. Now we can get on to, oh, I forgot to show this. Did you hear my son say, no, he wants me to be done. I've got to reserve, Kim says, I've got to reserve that deer panel. I keep forgetting, but it's adorable. And I can't wait to see your sweet snow long quilt as you make it. I'm really excited to make that one. Like really excited. And the fabric, I've gotten some fabric because she mixes in some basics with it. And so I've gotten some of the fabric and it's adorable. It's adorable. And I need to, it's just cute. I've got some work that I have to do with that. And then it's just adorable. I can't say any more than it's just adorable. Okay, so really quick, needle minders were huge over the weekend. Oh my gosh, you people were buying so many needle minders, and I loved it because my hope is that I can order more from Beverly because I sold so many over the weekend. So really quickly, I wanted to show you all these needle minders that were flying off the shelves this weekend. This one is the Christmas Truck Needle Minder by Flamingo Toes. Her needle minders are hands down the best. And such great quality, so super cute. And I'm using, oh, I didn't show you my Farmhouse Christmas. Anyway, I'm using one of them on my Farmhouse Christmas stitch. And one of the things, here's the floral cat. One of the things that I love about these needle minders is that your whole needle fits on it. And so one of the things I didn't like, here's the happy camper. One of the things I didn't like about some other needle minders I've used is that the edges hang off the edge of the needle minder. My needle hangs off the edge of the needle minder. And so then it's constantly getting caught on my fabric when I put it away or on me when I'm taking it out. And the needle is secure on these because it fits, the whole needle fits on it. This is the Floral Hedgehog, super cute. This one's been very popular, as has the camp. I mean, they all have been. Who am I kidding? This one is the Embroidery Hoop. Super cute. This is one of my favorites. This is the one that I have, and I love it. The sewing machine. This one is very, very popular. This one's probably one of the best sellers from all of her needle minders. Floral sewing machine. Here is the vintage bicycle. Super cute. This one, I mean, they all do. Everyone that I hold up, I'm going to say this one sells really well because they all do. And I would like to get some of her other ones. I kind of spaced it because when I first started ordering these, I ordered the ones that I really liked because I couldn't afford to order all of them. But if they're going to keep selling like this, then I would love to get she has some really cute other ones as well. So I would like to be able to offer her entire collection if I can. So my hope is to eventually get there. And then, this is from her Singin' in the Rain collection. She just released this one like last week, and which is why I think they were flying off the shelves this weekend. So this is it's the umbrella. I don't know if it has an official name, but it's the umbrella. It's so darling. And then the daisy. So somebody says, are these pins? So these are needle minders. So let me show you really quick if I can. These are needle minders. So they keep your needles. It's a magnet. So it's a super strong magnet. So the way that it works, I'll show you on my stitch because I have one right here. There is a magnet that goes on the back and then this part that goes on the front of your stitch. Okay, so you put this part on the front, you snap the magnet on the back and it holds it in place. And then your needle, which is right here, just sticks right on there so that you don't lose your needle. They're super addictive. Like most people have multiple needle minders, and I'm sure some would not want to give you the exact amount that they have. And they're super, super cute. It's so cool. I mean, when I used to cross stitch, they didn't have something like this. So I always stuck, you just stick it in the fabric. My mom always stuck hers in the arm of the couch. Like she would stick them in the arm of the couch and then she'd forget about them. And so now people have these needle minders and my needle stays on there. I fold this up and I put it away in my project bag and I don't have to worry about that needle falling off of there. It stays on there. And these flamingo toes needle minders are adorable. And I have heard people say again and again, and I agree that the quality is superb. Like it's really, really good quality. Emerald says, that's so cool. The Pokey Little Pineapple. Oh, have to order the umbrella boot. That was my favorite. I really like this one. I mean, this one's super cute too, but I was really drawn to this one. Kim says, nope, not telling you how many needle minders or project bags I have. It's no joke. Like this could turn into some type of an addiction meeting for project bags and needle minders for sure, like without a doubt. Stitch Read Life just found your website. How do you ship? Where are you located? So I'm in the US. I am in Wisconsin, and I ship wherever. Usually a lot of my shipments go through USPS or UPS. If it's international, I've shipped through DHL. Canada, I've learned I need to ship USPS all the time. And that's it. If you're international, I try to work through the shipping cost as much as possible with you. Domestic is usually $4.95 shipping. If it's over $80, it's free. Do you have a pattern for your project bag? It looks like a binder. So this project bag was made by my friend. Her name, both of these project bags were. Her name is Sharon, and she has an Instagram page called Sharon's Bags and More. I bug her to make all my project bags for me because I have made project bags in the past, and at first I enjoyed the process, and then I stopped enjoying it. And so now I just bug Sharon to make project bags for me, and she does an excellent job. I mean, these are like professional level. Oh, you're in Wisconsin too? So I'm like south of New Glarus. That's kind of where I'm located. Where are you located? Shop local. So look on Instagram at Sharon's Bags and More, and she usually posts some of these there, and she sells them on Instagram, and they are amazing. And I will be ordering more from her at some point, especially if I'm going to be doing more and more stitching. This is the other one she made for me. I asked for a Snoopy one, and she made this one. It's super, she does an excellent job. And so I don't know for sure if there's a pattern. I guess the one that I made kind of had a pattern. I'd have to look that up and find the exact information. Kim says such high quality bags. No joke. Kim just bought one from Sharon as well, and they're excellent bags. So go to Sharon's Bags and More, search for Sharon's Bags and More on Instagram, and she sells them on there. Although she says, you don't bug me. And thank you. And she says she doesn't have any right now, and but she's working on them. So just as she has them available, she posts them on her Instagram page, and then you got to snag them while you can because they sell really quickly. And then she'll make more and she'll post more eventually. So just keep an eye on her Instagram page and you'll see when she has them out there. Okay, that's it. So needle minders are in the shop. Everybody needs needle minders in their life. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to the drawings now. I think I have taken up enough of your time. Instagram just ended, so all those people are going to be like, what? Where did it go? Sorry. Okay, so let's move on to the drawings now. The first drawing that I'm going to do is a redraw for last week because this was supposed to be given away last week. It's a yard of Vintage Happy 2 pink boxers, but I never heard from the person. So if your name gets picked for these drawings, please get in touch with me. You have like a whole week to do it. Reach out to me, claim your prize so then I can get it in the mail to you. This one was not claimed. So we're going to redraw for this one right now. Redraw. Kim Fishlin, contact me to claim your prize. So Kim Fishlin, look what you won. You won some Vintage Happy 2 fabric. So that is going to Kim. I'm going to set this somewhere. And then I did a drawing for last week's prizes, and I did that already. I did not have a lot of comments from last week's YouTube. So there weren't a lot of people to choose from. And so I just did the drawing for last week. And the little happy little charm, mini charm pack of Summer Sweet, this is Darling, is going to Nancy Anderson. So Nancy, congratulations. Give me a heads up here, and because I see you're on, so just say, yay, I won, or thank you, or whatever. And then I'll know that you're good to go with this one, and I'll get this in the mail to you. So Nancy Anderson, you get a little mini charm pack of Summer Sweet. And then this was the other one for the giveaway last week, By the Chimney by Little Country Cottage Needleworks. And the floss pack. And this one goes to Kim Fishlin as well. So you're going to have a happy little package coming. So both of those will go to Kim, and then Nancy won the mini charm pack. Congratulations, you guys. And then I'm going to quick do what we're drawing for this week. So the question for this week, I can't remember what it is, but it's in the YouTube description. I think the question was something about what are you doing to keep yourself busy or something like that. You'll have to look in the YouTube description because I don't remember. Hold it up, you guys. You're almost done. This is the first giveaway prize. Just bobbing along. It's a bobbin case holder by It's So Emma. This is the first prize that you could win. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I seem to be stuck at like 150 some subscribers. I would love to get to 200. So spread the word amongst your stitchy friends, and more subscribers, the better. And so subscribe, follow, and comment on the question below. And then you'll be entered into a prize drawing to be able to win this. This is one of the prizes. And the other prize for next week is this Sunflower Manor cross-stitch chart by Hands On Design. So these are the two prizes that you could win for this week. So follow, subscribe, comment, and that enters you into the drawing for these prizes. And the prizes will be drawn next week. Okay. And then we have Frosty Forest to draw for. You'll get a little prize, a little surprise gift in your package this week. This week. It's coming out soon. So the winner for this month for Frosty Forest is Jill McCullough. Congratulations, Jill. So you're going to get a little prize in your package for Frosty Forest this month. So Jill, congratulations. And then Cottage of the Month drawing is Joan Lynch. Congratulations, Joan. So you're going to get a little prize in your, yay, Jilly, you're on. Congratulations. So yes, you'll get a little gift in your bag. And then Joan, you will get a little gift in your Cottage of the Month. The delivery this month. And then we did Farmhouse Christmas already when Emerald won the project bag, which was an amazing giveaway. So that is it. Those are all the giveaways. These are the 2 that you can win for this upcoming week. And please subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe and check us out. I would love to grow this stitchy, happy little stitchy community. And I so appreciate those of you who join me each week and who watch the video, even if you can't join me live. I mean, we wouldn't be able to keep this going without your support for sure. So thank you so, so much. Thank you for supporting our family business. We are so, so appreciative of it. Have a good week. Have a great, great week. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Stay at home and stitch. Enjoy this wonderful passion and outlet that we all are connecting over. And I'm here if you guys need anything. So please do your reservations, have any orders, submit them. And if you have any questions or anything you're looking for, I'm happy to help. And have an excellent week, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you again next week. Have a great week. Take care.